Hello. Well, I'm here again. Next day, next afternoon, actually, already. The sun is going down, so I planned a lot for today again, but actually, it was really similar this day as the yesterday. I was watching lots of YouTube videos again, and actually, I found out new um, YouTubers, and I love the fact that there are people who is creating YouTube video, which is the style is vlog. So basically, they are talking about their life, nothing else. But the style is not like me, that I'm sitting next to the camera and I'm talking about whatever comes into my mind, but they are creating amazing pictures like a little film. One of the girls, she creates a storyboard, and she spends weeks and weeks creating the story, the storyboard, and finally the filming and at the end editing. So basically these people are just like artists, and it was insane for me, really. And this is where it comes. This is what is a huge lesson for me, and this is a big lesson from today. This is one of my takeaway from today, that the one of the girl, for example, her channel is just amazing, so beautiful. But for 6 years, she hardly had any followers. Of course, she had more followers than I ever imagined to have, but um, she was creating her content, and after 6 years, that was 1 month, when the followers came from 10,000 till to 500,000 or whatever. So extremely, or more, 200,000 or whatever. So it was really rapid growth, but she had 6 year continuous working before. And I was thinking, it is impossible to maintain this work for 6 years without too much appreciation, if you don't love to do it, if you don't have passion to do it. So I was thinking that yes, I would like to communicate with the world. It's getting more and more clear. I'm still thinking what is the format I would like to communicate. Definitely today, actually, I was thinking that I woke up in the morning and I was thinking, I was immediately went to my first video, and I was super worried that how many people watched it, and I was so relieved that no one. And I thought, oh, because it's just nothing. It was bad lighting, it was a bad sound quality, it was everything bad, and I was very tired as well. And I wanted, of course, immediately to remove, but I thought, no, I leave it, because basically this is the aim of this everything I'm doing. I'm experimenting, and I want to see the journey, that how to get from the point when I don't know the format, when I using just my camera. I mean, my telephone, and not even the camera. Actually, I started to play with my camera, and I'm still not sure how to take a video of myself when I don't really see what is happening. But because in the telephone I can see myself, but on this one, no. So yeah, there's still lots of things to figure out. So I was watching these videos, and I realized that if there was something in my past which made me really passionate, and I love to do, and I can be really lost in the procedure, is making little films, short films. And I was thinking, if these people can do it alone, then I have to do it alone, because basically I need the idea, I need the equipment, I have all of them, and I have me. So I thought, okay, maybe, and I was thinking immediately today, okay, I'm not doing this talking head style video, but I'm waiting until I coming with a good idea, and I will create something amazing. And I thought, no, Zsuzsa, this is the clear recipe not to have content on your website, on your YouTube channel, and which means I cannot follow up with myself. I cannot follow up my the procedure, how I'm getting from zero till I don't know where. Hopefully, a couple of months later, I will provide some beautiful videos. So where I am now, I left the video at the first one, and here I am with the second one, as long as the sun is still a little bit up. So hopefully the video won't get so super dark as yesterday. And I promised yesterday that I want to talk about something which is vulnerable for me. And basically, and I mentioned that this is something with the beauty things. Well, I have to admit that if I do this 1 or 2 years ago, I'm sure I wouldn't talk about it, because I would be very, very shameful that, oh my god, what I'm doing. Why? Because I'm the person who is kind of the natural one. I don't dye my hair since, I don't know, 20 years, not 20, I don't know, yeah, 15, 20 years at least. A long time. And I'm not having nail color, nail polish, mainly because of my work as well, of course. And if they ask me what is the how I clean my face in the night before I go to bed, what kind of creams or tonics I'm using or face wash, and I said water. But you use some products, some soaps? No, just water. So I'm super simple. And long story short, I had little procedure. I went to the doctor because I had lower back pain, and she sent me to scan what is happening inside of my body. And she's got the result, and she called me that, Zsuzsa, can you come back at 8 o'clock because I want to tell you the result. 8 o'clock in the afternoon. And I thought, Jesus, I will die, or what will happen? She is having a little baby and it must be something really serious. And she said, no, nothing serious. Actually, I just went to the hospital where the girls are working, and she done some botox for them and microneedling and stuff. And so my result was completely fine, but that was the time she had a little window for me. And of course she's seen on my face that, wow, really, you do things like this? And she said, yes, of course. And since probably I started to talk about these things, probably you already realized that I'm not really moving my forehead. So yes, at the end of the day, we agreed that even just with smaller portion than the normal, but I will try out how it feels not to moving my forehead too much, because I think I have my inner Jim Carrey, and I really can make faces like I have a rubber face. So yeah, that happened. That happened, and I just wanted to share. It was a really interesting experience because um, I thought that I will have the little injections, and from 5 minutes, and my face will be like a poker face. So actually, I have to admit I was a little bit worried and a little bit scared, because we never know. It never happened with me, so I didn't know how I will react, how my body will react. So what happened? I had on Tuesday afternoon the injections, and my face didn't really react too much. Just a little bit of I felt that. But Saturday morning, I started to feel that this area is not moving, but it was still moving, and I was really pleased that yes, I have a little bit of restriction, but it's still movement, so I was super happy. But Saturday night, by Saturday night, bam, is just kicked in, and since then, nothing moves. Sometimes I move my massage a little bit, and sometimes I lift my eyebrows a little bit up, because honestly sometimes I feel that I have a hat on me and it's coming a little bit down. Mainly when I'm tired, I really feel that I cannot look up to the sky. So yeah, sometimes it's weird, I have to admit. But then I just do like this, and and the good news is that I read that for first timers it can die out this stiffness in 1 or 2 months. So actually I massage my forehead too, and I'm hoping that it will release a little bit, because I mentioned this sometimes a little bit uncomfortable. But maybe it will stay like 6 months like this. So who knows what is the future for me. And yeah, I have to admit that is a quite vulnerable thing for me to talk about this thing, because for example, when I was living in London I had some fillers, and I didn't tell anyone. No one knew. One of my client was like yeah, aesthetic person, or I don't know how to say, and I was teaching him and her partner yin yoga, and in exchange he did it for me. And it was so good to understand that there is someone who likes me and want to look after me, and is important for this person that I look my best. And in that time I have to admit I was really broken as a person and as a woman mainly, and it was really good for my heart that someone cares that how I look. So, but I didn't mention anyone. I was so ashamed that I'm doing things like this, because I had my opinion and I had other people's opinion around me about people who have botox and all of the things. And what is that? It's just self-care. And if this is the self-care for someone, why not? Of course it's possible to overdo, but you can do it in a way which is still okay for your body. It's not hurting yourself. So well, but why I wanted to talk about these things? I realized that since the botox kicked in and I was in Mexico City working, I go there once a month to give massage for people Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is super stressful. It's really heavy to go through that because I'm going people's place. It's with carrying all of my stuff, getting there in time. There is no bus, there is no metro, there is something on the road. So it's really stressful. I had 2 new clients, new place. So it was normally, by the time I finish and I come back where I live, I'm just super exhausted. And for 3 days, I'm just sleeping in a row. But now I was so peaceful and so balanced. Whole weekend I was like floating from one client to the other client. It was just like a piece of cake. And I came home, and next day I sat down working on my computer, washing my clothes, and I was like another person. I didn't have anxiety. I don't say depressed because I'm not depressed clinically, but sometimes I have really low moods. Nothing. And when I'm tired, I can be very up or down, very anxious or very depressed, or nothing. And when I was doing my stuff, I was concentrating and not like scattered mind. And I was thinking, wait a moment, since when I feel this super peace? And I realized that since I had the botox. And I thought, wow. And I was thinking that if someone is in a bad mood, they say that fake it until you make it, and just smile. And if you cannot smile, then do like this, have the pencil between your teeth, and your brain will understand the movement of the muscles and the position of your face, and you can get rid of your depression, or I mean you can have better mood. And I was thinking, if this is true, the muscles, the message of the muscles come into the brain, and that can change my thoughts, then think about what is the message of the movement of the forehead. And if you think, what are the face positions when I raise my forehead, when I'm scared, really, when I see something exciting in us, which I don't know is good exciting or bad exciting. So when something like it definitely won't, there is a little bit of like a stress moment in the whole thing. And I was thinking that because my forehead was always like up. I remember when I was a child, my mom always told me, "Don't throw on my forehead, don't throw on my forehead." And I said, "This is my face. I cannot do anything. You see, my eyes as it is a little bit getting bigger, is the sign that I want to. You would see the lines on my forehead, in normal case. So maybe because I had this habit with my face, maybe that created this anxiety and depression. And I was thinking, okay, let's ask my best friend Google that what is his opinion. I don't know why I think Google is him. Anyway, so what is his opinion about this discovery of me? And imagine there are studies from the 2000 whatever years that with the depressed and anxious clients, they applied some botox, and 70 something percent um, had benefit from it. They mood changed in a good way. And actually, that's the only reason I'm talking about this, because I was really surprised that wow, um, if I would know it earlier, probably I would ask to have this treatment, because I know that lots of people suffers from these things, and it really alters the mind if your brain, if your mental health is not really in a good situation position. So yeah, that's my discovery. If you are depressed, if you are anxious, if your mind is always all over everywhere, go and have a little bit of botox in your forehead. Well, of course, the study doesn't say it's 100%. It doesn't say it works for everyone, but definitely it works for me, and is definitely an aspect of this kind of treatment which I never ever imagined that it can happen. So honestly, I'm really curious now. I'm not just in a YouTube experiment, but in a botox experiment as well. So I'm very curious that in 1 or 2 months, when probably start to fade, or worst case scenario half year is start to fade, that how it affects my mood and my mental health at the end of the day, and basically the quality of my life, because now I can work more, I can be more productive, I'm much more in balance in my mood, so not up and down, and don't have so much silly thoughts. um, so I'm very curious how it will change, and honestly I thought I will just experiment and just try out one time, because why not. Honestly, I'm considering if it really, um, if this kind of set of mind will stay with me, and if I feel that the botox slowly fading out and my mind set changes, and I'm coming back to this anxious or low phase, maybe I consider to take it next time as well. So that was the thing I wanted to share with you. Then the sun is slowly disappearing, so I think the light is my natural light is going down. um, I have a big intake from the day. I would like to go back to the passion, the filmmaking. I don't know, we'll see. First I need to find a really good stories, and draw the storylines, everything, the storyboards. We'll see. But I know that that was the thing in the past. I really enjoy doing it, and it seems I have the mindset, so I don't feel tired. Though I just woke up from a little nap, I don't feel low. I feel very productive. So we'll see where this um, whole the next couple of weeks or months takes me. Now it's almost 10, 20 minutes I'm talking. Okay, now I'm finishing this video. Thank you very much for your attention. It was nice to meet you again and nice to see you again, and hope to see you next time. I love you. Adios.